Alright, everybody. We're going to try a challenge run. Once I figure out why my controller is not working. Okay, there we go. Alright, so the idea is we have to play through as much as we possibly can without dying. If I die, I have to completely restart. So we're gonna skip all that, and we're gonna just attempt to get as far as we can into the game without dying. And I know there's gonna be a lot of just normal stuff that we've seen already, which is, you know, obvious, but I figured I can sit here and talk a little bit about, you know, Crash and how it affected me and all that good shit, but we'll worry about that when we get there. Right now, I just want to get through this tutorial because it's the boring part. Really, Crash? Alright, let's get out of here. Let's get going. We don't need to listen to all the cutscene stuff. We already know the whole story and everything, so we don't need to worry about that. Let's go to Turtle Woods. Now the challenge really begins. I have a feeling I can make it to at least most of the way through Warp 3. Possibly even to Warp 4, depends if I die on Tiny or not. But I know I can get through the first 2 Warp Rooms without a problem. And no, I'm not going for anything in particular. I'm not going for like all the gems or anything like that. I'm just trying to get through the levels. So I'm not going to be doing all the extra hidden stuff and all that. I just want to see how far I can get. But yeah, I mean, I started playing Crash when I was like 2 years old. My mom had it, and she played Crash 2, the original Crash 2, on the PlayStation when she was pregnant with me. And when I was 2, I guess I started trying to play it, and she helped me learn how to play. And I've been hooked ever since. So that's, let's see, I'm 25, so that's 23 years ago. So I've been playing Crash for about 23 years. And I mean, as a kid, I was like obsessed with this game. Like, this is all I wanted to play. When I wasn't playing this, I was probably playing Pokemon or Spyro. Spyro is another one that we'll eventually get around to for a challenge. I just haven't thought of one yet. Nah, it's too early. Hey, I got the skip. Let's go. I've never actually been able to pull that off. That's the very first time I've ever gotten that skip. But yeah, we'll get to a Spyro challenge eventually. It's not, I have to think of something interesting that we can do for that. So I would say do it without collecting gems, but you need them to progress through the levels, so can't exactly do that. Yeah. Skip that. We don't need to worry about that. But yeah, I mean, Crash is... The first Crash game I ever beat was Crash 3. And I just remember my whole family sitting in the living room where I had the PlayStation hooked up, all watching me do the final boss fight. Now, what I mean by don't die is I'm allowed to take damage, but if I lose a life, that's where we have to end it. So I can, as long as I got Aku Aku, I can take hits. I just can't lose a life. Now, we are going to get the gem for this one. Just because it's force of habit, and it's, like, I didn't have to go out of the way to get it. Whereas, like, Turtle Woods, I have to body slam the one spot, and then go through all that extra stuff. I just don't feel like doing all that. I just want to see how far I can get. That alright, hang 8. I remember as a kid, this level used to give me a bunch of issues. But that's because I wasn't very good at timing it. And this whole level is nothing but timing. Because I wanted to like rush through and just get it done and over with, but you gotta take your time. Well, gets out of the way. I'm not real crazy about this level just because it takes forever. But again, we're not worried about boxes. We're not worried about any of that. We're just grabbing the crystal and going. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? How did I even fall there? Alright, well, attempt number 3. I still have no idea how I fell in the pits. Like, I don't understand how I did that. Whatever. Don't care. Yeah, I think I got the timing down for that though. I didn't do that one right. Ah, so close. Run through Snogo again. Whatever. Don't care. And that's Snogo in a very sped up version. Hang 8 we go. This is gonna be attempt number 3. When we get to the pits, anyway. Are you kidding me? this is gonna be frustrating. I can already see it happening. This time I won't screw it up. At least I hope. Like I said, I just gotta quit playing so reckless. There we go. Alright, the rest of this level's a piece of cake. Oh boy. I wish I could get that timing down perfect, you know? That way I don't have to do the stupid pit section. If I would have gotten the jump off, I would have probably hit it that time. But can't win them all. Like that. Hey, what's up? Sorry, I'm a little focused. I didn't see the chat right away. What's up? Alright, Crash Dash. Level 5. This should be a quick, easy level. Yeah, same. Just trying to see how far I can get without dying. If I die, I'm restarting the whole game, so. We're just seeing how far I can make it without dying. On to Ripperoo. First boss so far. Ripperoo time. This is an easy boss, so I shouldn't have a problem with this one. Oh, I remember as a kid, Ripperoo used to give me such a problem. I couldn't remember where to stand to avoid the TNT. Now I look back at it and I'm like, how could I have not noticed the freaking pattern? But this is the last pattern and I always forget where to stand. I don't know why. I can never remember. I think it's right here. Yeah, it's right here. Alright, Ripperoo's done. On to Warp 2. Warp 2, I remember as a kid. That's like as far as I would normally make it. It wasn't until I was like almost in middle school that I actually started making it past the third warp room. Yeah. Snowbiz. This level, my girlfriend always had such a problem with this level. And I know she's going to eventually be seeing this video, so she'll be yelling at me for it. But yeah, she always had such a problem with this level. And I was always the one that had to do it because she could never get through it without, like, she would actually rage at it, like, she would get so upset. Not today. And we'll get that. We're not worried about boxes, we're just trying to get as far as we can. Alright. That was the hard part of the level right there. I mean, I guess you could say this part's difficult, but it's really not. You just avoid the rolling boulders and you'll be fine. And that's Snowbiz. A level that would have took my girlfriend 30 minutes and I did it in like 3. It's really not hard. Air Crash. This level in particular, I remember as a kid giving me such a problem. And I remember exactly where it was that gave me the issue. And I'll point it out when I get to it. But, I mean, it was just pain. I could never figure it out. Now we have the death route here. We're not going to do that right now. I mean, if this video does good, people want to see more of me trying to do stuff deathless on you, then I'll give it a shot. But it's right here. This next jump used to get me every time because I could never time it with that mine. Get it just right. Like, I just did it no problem right there, but I mean, as a kid, that was so difficult for no reason. So what are we on now? Barret, which is the polar bear level. Barret's just an auto scroller. You just all you gotta do is control crash. We'll probably get the gems for this one, just because it's easy. This used to be one of my favorite levels. My favorite level is actually was and still is level 10 Eel Deal, which we'll be doing in just a minute. All because I remember the reason why it was being my favorite is I found the hidden path for the green gem, and I thought that was like the coolest thing ever. Yep, then we hit this, break all the nitros, and we should have 45. Yep. There we go. Got a box crystal. Or a box gem. Alright, Crash Crush. Another boulder chase level. I don't really have too many memories of this level. Just it was one of those ones that wasn't like really didn't really stand out to me, you know? Now, overall I like Crash 2 over Crash 3, but Crash 3 had the better chase levels. Like, where this is just a boulder, and then later on there's a polar bear that chases you. Like, that's cool and all, but I like Crash 3 where the dinosaur is chasing it. I don't know, just me. Everybody has their own thing they want. Everybody says Crash 3 is better. I mean, I can understand why people would say Crash 3 is better, but me personally, I like Crash 3 more. Oh, man. We're almost done. saw the comment, I'll read it in just a second. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, Crash 3 is cool. I like Crash 3. But if I had to choose between the two, I'm going to take Crash 2. I don't know, maybe it's just the nostalgia for me, the fact that this is the very first game I ever played. I don't know, but Crash 2 has always been, in my opinion, better. Alright, so now we're on to my favorite level, the Eel Deal. Now, like I said, this is my favorite level just for a simple fact that as a kid, I found the green gem path hidden behind the wall, and I thought that was like the coolest thing ever. So, I don't know, it just kind of stuck with me. Plus, I've always liked the sewer levels, I don't know why. Like, I like just how they look and how they play. Yeah, see, behind that wall over there is how you get the green gem. You just walk through that wall because it's fake, and then you get on the path and you gotta make it to the end to get the gem. Nah, I didn't do the bonus. Yeah, see, so like, we're in the same boat, you know, Crash 2 being the very first game we ever played. Like I said, I don't know, maybe it's just me with like the nostalgia and all that, but I don't know, I just kind of like the level design better. I mean, yeah, Crash 3 had some cool levels, but I'm just not a fan of all the vehicle levels, like, where you're flying the planes or on the motorcycle or, whatever. I wasn't real crazy about it. But now we're done with the Eel Deal, so now we are on to Komodo Brothers. Komodo Bros are pretty easy. But I've always loved the soundtrack. This is probably my favorite soundtrack out of the whole game. They actually made the Komodo Brothers easier in the remake. Because instead of Komodo Mo throwing the swords all the way around, and there's no spaces in between them in the original, but he throws like 1.5 circles worth of swords. Nope. do that, and we're done with Komodo Brothers. We're on the Warp 3. Now this is where I predict I'm gonna lose. This is where I got that feeling like I'm gonna die in one of these levels. It'll probably either be Plant Food or Road to Ruin, if I had to guess. So, we'll see if I make it through this one without dying. Then again, I do have an Aku Aku mask, so I might be okay. I guess we'll find out. If not, then I know for sure I'm going to lose to Tiny. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts. I'm terrible at that boss fight. Okay. Yep, good thing I had a mask, otherwise I definitely would have been dead there. Yeah, I'm not going to make that timer either, but we're not going for all that. We're just trying to see how far we can get. But yeah, Plant Food, I remember being like the last level as a kid that I would ever be able to reach. Because once I figured out how to beat the Komodo Bros, I generally made it to this level without a problem. But it was the levels after this that always gave me I was never able to beat these levels as a kid. It took me a long time to figure them out. Now, that being said, I was also like in elementary school trying to figure this out, so do with that information what you will, but I don't have a mask, so now I gotta play really careful. There we go. Got a mask. And we immediately lose it. Due to my poor timing. We're gonna do the bonus just because. Yep, I'm gonna have to leave that box there because I can't get that because the nitro bugged out and went on top. So. safe. Hit those. Back this way. Alright. There we go. Sewer later. Done. Now we're on to the second polar bear level. Which I think is called Bear Down. I think. Yeah, Bear Down. You'd think after 23 years of playing this game, I would remember the level names. Bear Down. Let's go. Now this one could screw me up too, if I don't time it properly. We pretty much have this level done, man. Yep. That was easy. Easier than I thought it would be, anyway. And we get the box gem. Now it's on the Road to Ruin. Road to Ruin's an interesting one. Road to Ruin. Growing up, my mom said this was the level that would always stop her. This was always like a brick wall for her. We could do the death route, but that means I would probably die and have to start over. and I really don't want to start over on such a good run. I had to take the damage there. So I mistimed that. Alright, Road to Ruin's done. Which means now we're on to Unbearable. Unbearable is another chase level, but instead of getting chased by a boulder, we're getting chased by a giant polar bear. And we will be riding the polar bear again in this level. But after that, you don't see any more of them. Alright. Eh, why not? We'll do the bonus. Yep. Alright. So. Doing good. We're doing good. If we make it through Tiny, I'll take that as a win. But we have to at least get to him. Which means we gotta finish this level. Alright, polar bear time. This part should be a little easier. As long as I can remember where the jumps are. There we go. Alright, looks like we made it to Tiny. Can we get it on the first attempt? Or the only attempt, I should say. Alright, let's see if we can beat Tiny without dying. If we die, it's gonna be the end of the video. Alright. Okay. Okay. Time that one right. Hey, we beat Tiny without dying. Let's go. I honestly didn't think I would. Guess now we gotta do Warp 4. Now I know somewhere I'm gonna die in here. Alright, I guess let's start with hanging out. Take your time. Don't rush. Oh, the B levels. I can't stand those levels. I hate them levels. I hate those levels, but they gotta be done. And I have a feeling that's where my reset's gonna be. I have that sinking feeling. So I don't think I've ever actually made it through the B level without dying at least once. just the end of the level. I just gotta make this last jump. Oh man, that was close. Alright, first B level. I'm not looking forward to this one, but it's gotta be done. Oh, invincibility. Perfect. All right. There we go. Now we're at the bees. The hardest part of this whole level. And there it is, guys. Not even from the bees, but me just being stupid. Thank you all for watching. I got a video to edit now.